The question is the House to now adjourn. I call the honourable member for Parramatta.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Before the last election, Tony Abbott promised to trash Labor's NBN, and that's a promise that he's kept. Labor's NBN was due to be under construction in the suburbs around Parramatta right now. 22,000 homes in Maze Hill, Parramatta, South Wentworthville, Westmead and Harris Park were due to have fibre to the home rolling out right now. This rollout has been cancelled by the Abbott government, and the hope for a first-rate NBN is gone. But they did promise to build a second-rate NBN and that it would be available to everyone by the end of 2016 with a much slower minimum speed of 25 megabits per second, and now they've broken that promise. Not one suburb in the electorate of Parramatta is on the list for the second-rate NBN, not one. So after scrapping the NBN infrastructure upgrade for our community, what have they left us with? To get a clear picture, I asked the community of Parramatta to tell me how fast their internet speeds are. Hundreds of local households, schools and community groups and businesses sent me their upload and download speeds, confirming that internet speeds in Parramatta just aren't good enough. We saw download speeds as low as 1 megabit per second, barely enough for a few interactive web pages and standard streaming on one device. One local family in Marylands has a dismal download speed of just 0.14 megabits per second. Nearly half of the respondents had download speeds of less than 5. Speeds suitable for the basics: file sharing, small files only, internet streaming, some basic email and web browsing with one user only, not suitable for working from home or for multiple users. Another quarter had download speeds between 5 and 15, but if you think about the modern household with multiple users and devices connected to one line, these speeds are woefully inadequate. Malcolm Turnbull promised a minimum of 25 megabits per second by the end of 2016. Only 10% of people in my electorate that responded had download speeds of more than 25 megabits per second. And it's not just households that we should be worried about. I had businesses, schools and those working from home telling me just how difficult it is becoming to operate efficiently. A carpet centre in Pendle Hill with download speeds of 6.7 megabits per second says it's fast becoming not enough for their day-to-day business needs. Jackson, a Maryland resident, told me how difficult it was for him to work from home with his download speed of 2.8 megabits per second, despite being very close to the Parramatta Exchange. A local school told me that when they didn't get the NBN, they had to install 4 cable connections and 1 ADSL connection to make do. The minister doesn't get the internet. He talks of the need for download speeds of 15 megabits per second in 10 years. And that's not even fast enough for current domestic television streaming, let alone all the new interactive uses: e-health, education, working from home, smart houses. All these uses need not just more download speed, but faster upload speed. The word upload doesn't even pass the minister's lips because it can't be delivered in his model. 70% of the people that responded to my survey had upload speeds of less than 1 megabit per second, and 95% upload speeds of less than 2. Just for comparison, Russia has upload speeds on average of 25 megabits per second, China 11.4, Mongolia 13.7, Japan 26.2, New Zealand 9.6, Parramatta less than 2. Less than 2. It's not just about video downloads or internet browsing. This is about the technology of the future and equipping Parramatta City and surrounds to be a hub for business, health, education and community. We can't afford to be waiting for high-speed broadband. Waiting is bad for productivity, it's bad for the economy and it's bad for our community. Investing in a real national broadband network is essential for the people of Parramatta, and I'm asking the government, when will Parramatta get a real NBN? When will Parramatta, the capital of the third largest economy in Australia, an incredibly large CBD that struggles with download speeds, for most people of less than 5 megabits per second and upload speeds of less than 1. When will Parramatta, an extraordinarily important CBD, get a real NBN? When will we get the infrastructure that we need to prosper?